Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I'm Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos. If you find yourself inspired, join my channel. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So, hi everyone. Today I'm doing a really quick mini tutorial because I'm working on a project. I am doing a cozy, and it is working with cables, and I am just about to complete it. So as I am binding off in pattern, and my pattern was a 2x1 rib. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me and just show you how I bind off in pattern. I'm not doing a special bind off, just a very plain basic bind off, but I'm binding off in pattern. So I am knitting the knits and purling the pearls as I bind off. So come take a look with me and see how I do it, and hopefully this will help. If you have another way that you do it, I would love to hear about it in the comments, okay? So let's take a look and see how I'm doing this. All right, I'm going to switch my camera and I'll be back in a moment. All right, so here I am, and I have my 2 needles because I am binding off. I was using 4 for this project, but I don't need these 2, so I'm just going to leave those right there. All right, so let's take a look here. So this is a 2x1 rib, and you should be able to see the purl bumps here. They're kind of prominent here, and there are 2 knit stitches and a purl, 2 knit stitches and a purl, and we continue that all the way across. So let me show you how I knit off in pattern. All right, so I just completed a purl bind off, and so now I'm going to put my yarn to the back so that I can knit the next stitch. Okay, so I'm going to knit it, and then I'm going to bind it off. Okay, that's one. Then knit the next one, and then bind it off. All right, now this next stitch here is a purl because you see that bump right there, okay? So now I'm going to bring my yarn to the front, and I'm going to go ahead and purl it. And I'm going to go ahead and bind that one off. All right, the next one is a knit stitch. So I'm going to bring my yarn to the back, knit it, and bind it off. Knit the next stitch and bind it off. And the next stitch here is a purl stitch, so I'm going to go ahead and purl it and bind it off. So now I have 2 knit stitches next. Bind it off. Bind it off. Purl. Bind it off. I'm just going to keep doing that until I'm done. This is my last one. I'm going to purl it. Bind it off. Okay, and then I'm going to hold on to this. And if I can find my handy scissors, I will go ahead and flip my work. And then I will bring my yarn through the loop. And then I'm ready to go ahead and weave my stitches in. So this is a wonderful, wonderful finish. It is very simple and basic. I didn't need a special finish for this. And now I am done, all except for the weaving in. Okay, so that's how you do a bind off in pattern. Let me switch my camera and back. And I have my cup cozy all finished. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so as you see my ends here, they were cast off in pattern or bound off in pattern. And it really does help because then the stitches themselves continue with the way they were going with the pattern that you had underneath. So yes, I am very, very pleased with it. I love it, how it turned out. And the cable, by the way, here is what they call a horseshoe cable. And if you look closely, you should be able to see the horseshoe design here, okay, where it goes around like this. And that's because of a double cable kind of technique. So I do have a different video where I talk about how to do the cables back to back. It's another short tutorial and I will upload that one and release it later. But for now, I'm really pleased with it. And yeah, I actually made more than one of these in different colors, and I am on a third. So the cabling technique, the bind off technique, and everything, the more you do it, the better you get, and the more practice you have, the better you get as well. So I hope that that tutorial was helpful for you, and perhaps you will try the techniques yourself. That's all I have for this portion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the puzzle solution for the last video that included a puzzle. And this is what I came up with. And this is the puzzle for today. Thank you guys so much for checking out my videos, for giving me a thumbs up, for your comments, and for participating with the puzzles. I really do appreciate it. Please stay tuned. I'm going to put up another video with the cabling technique as well as a surprise on something that I recently did. Okay, so I want each and every one of you guys to be mindful, to do everything you can to be at your best health. And by all means, guys, be crafty every day. I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye now.